Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the Kerbal Space Program, where I am going to resurrect an old dream, which is building a space station. If you remember a few episodes back, I tried making a space station, and, well, we don't like to talk about it. But anyway, my recent accomplishment of putting a unmanned rover on Duna has made me a bit cocky, so, I'm trying it again. So I think we're gonna want to start out with the, what's it called, the PPD-12 cupola module. I think, cupola, I don't know. And, cause that, nice view of everything around you. This is, I guess, what's going to be like the core of it, which is the crew module. So, we're going to want a couple hitchhiker, where are they? Here they are. Hitchhiker storage containers, so we can hold more Kerbals. We're going to need batteries. Definitely going to need batteries. Might as well put this right. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put it right here. I just messed that up, so now I have to get rid of that. And get a new one. So I'll put that on top, I guess. Messed it up again. Oh boy, this is gonna be a long day. Okay, don't rush. Don't. Hey. Well, Bob Saget. I'm going to do this if it kills me. Okay. Come on. Be a good little battery. Okay, you know what? Nope. Actually. Maybe. RCS. Not that one. Not that one. That one. There we go. Okay. That's better. Actually, just to make it look better, can I, turn... Nope, not that way. Not that way. Okay, no, not gonna mess with the way that's facing. So, we've got a battery, RCS, room for crew. Gonna want... Do we want an avionics package? Don't need reaction wheels or any SAS, because that comes with the, capsule here. Gonna want a docking port there, definitely. Or a shielded one, actually. Also solar panels. No. I'm just gonna have little solar panels, because if things go well, I'm eventually gonna add a solar module. So let's make this 4 times symmetry and put on some solar panels. Actually, I'm going to put them here because I'm going to make a ladder for the Kerbals, which would be here. So that way they can actually, get from place to place just on a ladder. No spacewalks necessary. There we go. What else? I'm going to want, I guess, a little battery, docking port. Should I have docking ports coming out of these? I don't think so. Now the way I'm gonna have these hooked up to each other are with the huge giant clamps, although they need to be facing the right way, which this is the right way, like that. And then I basically just need to build a rocket under it. But also I'm going to want some lights, or maybe just a light for when I'm docking anything. And I just clicked and that did something. So there's gonna be a light somewhere now. Screw the light. So this is basically gonna be the main module. So I just need to build the stage that gets it into space, which is going to be... how am I going to do this? I think I'm going to include some RCS here so I can deorbit it, because I don't want space junk just chilling, because, you know, space junk is not good. Did a couple of these. 6 of them. And put them about roughly there. Attach those. That's actually perfect. That's exactly where I wanted them. Zoom out a bit. Got to have lots of struts connecting these, because I don't want this to fail horribly. So, lots of struts. Yeah, I'll put some on here as well. And down here for good measure. Like that. Now, engines. Gonna do what I normally do. One engine in the middle. There we go. And then 4 engines here. Then the other 2 tanks will just be extra fuel. So that, in theory, should work, maybe. Actually, no. I need a lot more struts now that I think about it. Like, go in there. And let's say going right, I'm just guessing right there. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, any more struts? Any more at all? I should probably have struts here. Connect these up. Boom, 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 boom. Lots of struts, because things tend to fall apart when I build them and don't include struts. And then the staging. I want this one and this one to fall away first. So that's going to be this one and the top one. Then, which ones actually? I'm going to hook up the whatchamacallums, the external fuel ducts. And I just realized I did not put any RCS ports on here. That could be bad, considering I'm probably going to need RCS when docking. So I'll just put those there. And also, I kind of want to have a little bit of RCS here so that I can deorbit this thing. And then I'll put thrusters. There actually should be good. It'll be, because then I can deorbit this easily if there's not much fuel left. Which, I don't know. Depends how picky I want to be with my orbit. Anyway, back to this. Going to want to put this going into this tank. This one goes into this tank, which will go into the center tank in a minute. This one goes here. This one goes here. And then this one will go into the middle tank. Good. And this one will go into the middle tank as well. Okay. So that should be good. So now this tank and this tank drop next. So bottom one and this one. Okay. And I don't need like a stack decoupler here or anything because I have the docking port so I can connect other things. So I can just uncouple this once I get up into space. Now we just need a name. I'm going to call it the S.S.S.S. Actually, no. The S.S.S.S. And so I don't forget, it's going to be the Super Swuggen Scuffy Space Station. Lots of exclamation points. Yeah. Very nice name, don't you think? Actually, it should be the S.S.S.S.S.S. I think I got that wrong. Eventually, I'm gonna make my own flag with those other guys' logo on it. But for now, I'm just going to use the orbit flag. Why not? Save. And one minor thing I forgot. I need the Who's You What's It's, the launch stability enhancers. Yes, that's what it's called. I will get 6 of those, and I will put these here. Then save it, and launch. So hopefully, it would be really nice if I could get a geosynchronous orbit above Kerbin, though I don't know how high a geosynchronous orbit is. That's kinda like the only flaw. Yeah. So I'm probably just gonna look that up really quick. Okay, I'm back, and I now know that a synchronous orbit around Kerbin is at 2,868.75 kilometers. So now that I know that, I can launch. And hopefully we will have enough fuel to make it into that kind of an orbit. I should probably be checking to make sure, just check when this runs out of fuel. It's very nice, very nice. And the Kerbin. Ah, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to put other Kerbals in these, hitchhiker storage things. So I'm gonna have to transport a few Kerbals up here, I think. Because we can't just have this guy alone. And C can't just, like, live out his life as a lonely Kerbal hermit. That's not how he operates. Okay, so for the most part, this ship looks to be stable. So, gonna start turning a little bit. Gently. Gently. Continue turning. Ever so gently. Drop those. Okay. Should be going mighty fine. Just gonna point prograde and burn until I have a nice orbit. So as you can tell, I'm doing this a bit different from a regular orbit that I try and do. I started turning a bit earlier so I can do it more gradually, and also I'm following my prograde vector, just, you know, for the lulz. And I think it's working out quite nicely, to be honest. Just gonna keep following it there. And 70 kilometers. I'm gonna stop at 86, I guess. And then my orbit needs to go to, what was it? Let me look here. 2,868 kilometers. So, isn't that 2 million meters? I'm not good with the imperial system. I mean, the metric system. Wow. Okay, I think this is as close as I'm going to get to a geostationary orbit. And if you'll notice, if I just zoom in here, it is right above the space center, which is right there. So I feel pretty good about that. And if I were to just time accelerate a bunch, you can see I am following the rotation of Kerbin, which is very awesome looking. Now I just need to get the rest of it up here. So that should be fun. But anyway, I will see you when I do that next time. Adios.